One City Parents. This is Kaleem Caire, the founder and CEO of One City Schools. I'm happy to be doing this video, happy to talk to the people that I love and respect, which includes all of you. But I'm not necessarily happy about the contents of this video today because this focuses on attendance and timeliness. Number one, we have a number of children that are being dropped off late to school every single day. And I'm not talking about 2 to 5 minutes casually late. I'm talking about 30 minutes to an hour late. I've seen some people come in here later than that. That's a problem because here's what happens to our classrooms and more importantly, your children every single day. When our school starts, the children arrive. You know, at our school, every kid gets breakfast. If they miss breakfast, it's not a good thing because the children want that breakfast. What will happen often is now we got to stop, take the child to breakfast. They miss crew, which is the time where we have announcements, we check in each other's day, we talk about how we're going to start the day, and they miss that time. And then they drop in, some of them later than that, they drop in after instruction has started. And what that does to our staff and our teachers, our students, is now everybody has to stop to receive your child late to class. And for sometimes when you're doing a doctor's appointment or something, it's okay. But every day, we have people who are doing this every day, you all. And the student starts late every single day, and they miss critical instructional time in literacy and math. If you haven't checked the reading rates of our kids, particularly Black children in the state of Wisconsin, less than 15% of our kids can read well at any grade level. You don't want that to be your child, and we definitely can't allow that to be your child. So when you get your children to school late, it sets them back in their day and it starts their day off poorly. Also, what it does with children is when they start the day and they're not with everybody else, a lot of times they come in, you guys, with their heads down, they're frustrated because now they've missed critical content. They don't know where things start, and then the behavior starts, and it's either fight or flight. They either cause disruptions in the classroom, or even worse, they just sit down and don't say anything. And then we're trying to probe with that one teacher that has a classroom of 20 plus children, trying to figure out now how to bring your child into the instructional time every single day, and they miss that time. Then, if they've actually, we have parents that numbers. The second thing is we have parents who are not bringing their kids to school. We see a lot of absences on Mondays and Fridays. When I found out from my team that in the last 2 weeks, we've had 60 kids absent on Monday or Friday, and it's always the same students. That's a problem. That's a significant percentage of our students. And what it happens with those children is they miss so much content that then we're just supposed to try to catch them up. I'm sorry to tell y'all, at One City Schools, our job is not to manage around your schedule. It's not. Our job is to ensure that these children get the instructional minutes that are required for them to succeed academically in our school and be prepared to succeed at the next grade level or at the next content level, whether it's science or math. When we don't bring our kids to school, we put them at risk of falling so far behind. Only Jesus could catch them up. Just being honest with you. So we want to be excellent at One City Schools. We're not perfect here either, but we're working to be excellent every single day. But we need everybody to do their part. So while we're also focused internally every day on getting better, we need our families to get better at bringing their kids to school on time, bringing them to school every single day. When kids miss more than 5% of their school year, in this case for us, it's like missing 10 to 15 days of school, then it affects their academic performance. And that lag in performance follows them throughout their educational career. Lastly, we have a lot of families that are trying to pick their children up early. And the disruptions that causes in our school, you all know that you signed up for a longer day school. This is not optional. It's not optional. And so when you pick your children up too early, what it does is our staff come in, the classroom is busy in instruction and working, and they got to call classroom, teachers got to stop, loudspeakers go off. It disrupts meetings that we have in here. Schools shouldn't allow that, and they most do not. And at One City Schools, I'm putting my foot down on that. So when you come for early dismissal, it has to be for a legitimate reason, that there's a doctor's appointment. And if it's too frequent, we're going to have a challenge with that because you're disrupting the instructional time of all of our children. And we do not and cannot allow that to happen. And so I know that's not everybody, but I'm sending this out because we might have family members, we might have peers here that we care about. We love all of you and we want to see all of our children succeed. But we need to give the school, the student, the teacher, and everybody who supports these children here the opportunity to succeed with our children. And so please, the expectation from me, the founder and CEO of One City Schools, is that everybody will make 3 times the effort to be here on time. If they're going to run late, they call ahead, but it can't be an everyday occurrence. Number 2, they're going to bring their kids to school every single day. When a child is legitimately sick, yeah, don't bring them to school. If you have a doctor's appointment, bring them to home and take them to the doctor's appointment, bring them to school. Or if you got to be out for a family event or a vacation or an emergency, those are things that we understand. But for the 60 people that I'm talking about, that is not the case every single day. Y'all know who you are. Please work with us. We have higher expectations in that this is not a come by anytime you want type of school. This is a school that's trying to prepare our kids to go to the moon and come back and take us with them. We need our babies ready for a future that's uncertain, and we can't get them ready if they're not here. We love y'all. We appreciate you. Let's be better. Let's get 1% better every day. And for those of you that aren't bringing your kid to school on Mondays and Fridays, let's get 100% better. Peace.